Greetings, Bill here. It's Tuesday evening, 15th of February 2022. I am going to do a straight razor shave today, and I'm going to use kind of a mishmash of stuff. First thing I'm going to do, I'll be using, I don't use this often, a Derby stick. I'm actually not, it works good. I've never tried some of the more traditional hard soaps that were prone to be controversial. I've never tried Williams. I don't know why, although it's sad to hear that Williams is the company that owns that has decided to discontinue making that. And I've never used Arko. And those are all inexpensive options for shaving, and the reports are that they work very, very well. I kind of felt that if I use this, I would get the kind of the feeling of using like a shave stick. That has a smell. The only thing I can describe it being close to would be like ivory, bar soap, the stuff that used to float. Maybe a little bit of a sandalwood. The stuff that I hear about Arko, I don't know, it's, controversial, citronella, and, smells like a urinal puck or whatever. But this stuff certainly does have the capacity to create a good lather. I got some water in the bowl here, and I'm kind of sloshing it up in there in case I want to kind of wet this down just a little bit. The razor today is something I haven't used in a while. I only have, I think, like 2 vintage razors. This was the first one. This is something I found in an antique shop. I went walking through there and looking for shaving stuff, and saw a couple of things, that interested me. But this interested me the most because when I opened this up, and it was in the coffin, but the coffin had the end broken off. And when I saw these mother of pearl scales, I thought, I gotta have this. Now, this had quite a good bit of rust on there. You can kind of see some of the stuff that I couldn't quite get out. I didn't put it on a machine or anything like that, but I did work with polish by hand and stuff like that. I'm gonna guess this razor is probably about 100 years old. It says on there, it's inscribed on the blade and on the tang. If I can get it, John J. And my guess, from what I read, there's not a whole lot about this. I've seen other ones of these around. My guess is that this could have been a blank that originated in Germany, and could have come to the United States, could have been ground, or could have been manufactured in Germany, but it doesn't say anything about it. But it's a delightfully thin razor, very, very thin. It doesn't have a bellied hollow, but it's lightweight, it's thin, and other than the remainders of the damage from the pitting and that kind of stuff, It's for a 100 years old piece. It's remarkably good shape, and it does take a very, very keen edge. I did my stropping today. It was kind of what I normally do. I hit it with 10th micron CBN, and I'm still trying to decide whether the curvy strop with the roux on it or the horse. It's really hard to determine which one is best. This was a piece of roux I got. It's dyed black. Okay, I don't know what the original color was, but you can see roux has some texture to it, and I actually probably don't think there's too much difference between the different leathers and how they work for you. I would think there's a little bit, but one thing for sure is I'm unlikely, after using a curved strop where my stropping motion, where I'm stropping, it has the curve this way, and there's also a slight curve this way. So it makes it very unlikely for one to roll an edge, which would be something more prone to happen if you're not careful in how you use one of your hanging straps. But like I said, this was honed up on the singular axis elliptical convex stone. It was before I started getting into the back beveling, and at some point in time I'll probably do all of my razors that way, because I haven't seen any that have not benefited through that. I've always kind of viewed this soap as a very utilitarian soap. I don't find it has quite the slickness of some of the artisan-made soaps. I haven't used the Williams. I probably should try and buy a puck of the Williams before it goes out, or maybe buy a vintage puck, because apparently people use that. They all say how slippery it is, and it was designed to be that way. And I'm flopping the suds all over. Today was the last day I was supposed to be on for a while on the machine I don't really want to run, because of my coworker. Being out with a foot problem. I got a job set up, and they want to have that, so I get one more day over there tomorrow, at least part of the day. to finish that job up anyhow. Then back to my machine, which is got like a super backlog now. Good thing about that is that it's unlikely I'll have to go back over the machines that I don't really want to run too much. When I was a younger guy and I learned that piece of equipment, I enjoyed it because there's always something to watch. It makes the day go really, really fast. It's complicated. There's always something. You always got to be on your feet. You always got to be moving and watching. And there's nothing that can be said about that being boring. But that kind of might have got my lather a little bit thin here with all that extra water. I've been looking at a couple of different talcs online. Probably gonna buy one. I found this kind of neat thing. I'll probably buy it too. It's like a talc applicator. It's like a spray bottle. It appears to be like a spray bottle that I guess I can like puff. It'll cost a ton of money, so I figure I'll buy one, see how I like it, see how it works for me. I don't know that I ever considered this particular razor a bad shaver. Because I did take up honing with convex gear before I got this. Actually, I do have one more now that I'm thinking of it. Vintage. It was gifted to me by JT Spartan, a little trim razor. Quite sharp. Like a 4/8, and it's a very short handle, very short reach. But quite sharp. That was a Boker razor, I believe. This could have been made by Boker too, but at this point in time, 1920, Boker was the company that had the razors in their catalog with the mother of pearl tang. Would have loved to have had this razor in pristine condition. It's just a style that I like. It's slightly larger than maybe maybe when I got it, it might have been a 6/8, but I did have to hone it down a little bit. It's bigger than the 5/8. I don't know if it's still quite 6/8 or not, but I had to hone it down because there was some corrosion and stuff that were on the blade that I had to hone past all that. So that's that shave. Not gonna put any alum on because I know what I'll get with it. Just a little bit of sensitivity. Nothing nasty. For the aftershave, RazoRock Unlabeled 2. I don't know if they came up with a name with this. I think they, from what I read, I haven't bought a whole lot of stuff from them. They're quite a lot of different scents. Economical. And this is one kind of a floral type scent. I think what they did was they come out with these unlabeled things. They decided, well, these are unlabeled, and if they are popular, they'll give them a name and keep them in line. So I don't know. I haven't checked. I got so many aftershaves that I don't know what to do with them. Okay, so the normal powder. Billiard talc, not unscented. So I'm looking for some stuff. I got some regular baby powder, Ray Johnson's, and it's a true talc. But I'll be looking at some scented stuff. There's just not a big variety of. It's not like I'm going out. It's end of the day for me, so I'll be going to bed. So that's the Shave Arko Soap Omega board brush. John Jay straight razor with the beautiful mother of pearl. Was after I got this that I got the modern Boker with a mother of pearl decoration on it. Now that one has it glued in. I think I made a video on that. I probably should do one again. That one has the mother of pearl fitted a little bit better than this one is. Where they have a curvature in there, fits in there. And I'm assuming that one's glued. This one has pins in it to hold it in there. A lot of the times when you see these are cracked off. This was in remarkably good shape. The convex stuff, the convex Roost Drop, and the Derby soap, the RazoRock Unlabeled, and the unscented talc. So great shave, great feel. Much better than I could ever get with that blasted electric that I had to use for all those years. So you can find me at theshavingcadre.com. Bill M is the name. Please check out that forum. It is the best. So y'all have a great remainder of the week and take care. Bye.